Simplify the following expression. What we're going to do here is collect like terms. So you see I've got some x's, some y's, some z's. So I'm going to either use shapes or colours to gather those terms. I'm going to use shapes. So I'm going to put a circle around my x's. Now when I do that, I'm going to include all signs in front if there are any. So you'll see I've done it around 2x and 7x. I'm going to put triangles around my y's, again including the signs in front. I'm going to change colour here as well. And then I'm going to put squares around my z's. And again, I'm going to change colour, but you don't necessarily need to. Okay, so let's just focus on my circles at the moment. Some of my circles, I had 2x, and then I had plus 7x. That's why it's really important to include the symbol that's in front, not the one in behind, the one that's in front, because I want to know whether it's positive or negative. So 2x add 7x is 9x. Next up was my triangles. So for my triangles I had positive 5y, so I'm just going to put 5y, add y. Now this might be confusing for some because how many y's is there here? But if there's no number in front, we say that it's 1y. There's an imaginary 1 there, so you can write that in if you want to. So y actually means 1y. So we've got 5y add 1y is 6y. And then finally we've got my squares or rectangles, which was positive z, add 3z. Again, there's an imaginary 1. 1z add 3z is 4z. So altogether then, I've got 9x plus 6y, because that's a positive 6y, plus 4z, because that's a positive 4z. And there's my simplified expression. Let's have a look at these two questions in a similar way, but they involve negative numbers, so let's be careful. So I'm going to put circles around my c's, including the sign in front, remember. And I'm going to put squares around my s's, again including the sign that's in front. So I've got circles and squares. My circles was 5c, add 3c, which is 8c. My squares was negative 3s, add 7s. Think about this on a number line. We're starting at negative 3 and you're going up 7. So 1, 2, 3 to 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 7 altogether. I've ended up at 4. So that's 4s. So altogether, the simplified expression for that is 8c plus 4s. Okay, this last one then. Again, so I'm going to put squares around my a's. including the signs in front. And then I'm going to put circles around my C's, including the sign in front. So I've got squares and I've got circles. So my squares were 8a, add 3a, which is 11a. My circles were positive 3c, so I'm just going to put 3c, take away 5c, 3 take away 5 is negative 2c. So altogether, if I put this together, I've got 11a, and then take away 2c because it's a negative. So take away 2c. So that's the simplified answer for that question. So I just wanted to introduce powers into this as well. Now when you're collecting like terms, here we've got y's and y squareds. They cannot be put together, they are separate. So you use different shapes. So I'm going to use squares for my y squareds. And I'm going to use circles for my y's. And again, make sure you're including the sign in front. So we've got squares and we've got circles. My squares was 3y squared plus y squared. Now remember that y squared means 1y squared, so it's 3y squared plus 1y squared, so that's 4y squared. Some people are tempted to add the powers. There's no need. 3 lots of y squared, add another lot of y squared, you've got 4y squared altogether. And then the circles, you've got positive 2y, which is 2y, take away y, again it's 1y, 2y take away 1y is 1y, but we don't use the 1, so it's just y. So altogether my answer is 4y squared plus y.